Everyone, this is Boss Level, a brand new video game movie. Boss Level. Boss Level. What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to JBuck Studios, your home for reviews, reactions, and of course, ridiculousness. And I was able to see a movie a little bit early. We're jumping over to Hulu, coming out this Friday. It's taking that Groundhog Day genre type film and twisting it a little bit, called Boss Level. A retired military operative finds himself in a never-ending time loop on the day of his death. So is this new Boss Level a fun, action-packed, redo, over and over type movie? Let's find out. But before I get into my thoughts, let me know what you thought of Boss Level. If you've already seen it, seen the trailer, very much hyping this movie up, watching it this weekend, I want to know in the comments down below. Now, let's get into some of the good. So getting into Boss Level, I thought it was very clever, fun, unique, almost making this a video game movie, with it taking that Groundhog Day, day over again and again and again, basically go until you die, go to sleep, wake up, do it all over again. Like, I love that concept that they put into an action movie, but had fun with it. Like, this did feel like a borderline video game movie, from the way that the character died, the way he played out certain scenes, the way that they even put the font on the screen. It's very much like 8-bit and whatnot. So they did lean into kind of the over-the-top video game nature of this film that I really appreciated. Plus, the way that they, had the Groundhog Day elements in there. It was fun, it was cheeky, it was video gamey, but it was also serious at times as well. And talking about the video game portions of this movie, or the video game-esque nature of Boss Level. Obviously, the name Boss Level, you know what that is? You play it over and over and over again, getting to the boss level. And that's what this movie is, where it's going through all of these different kind of assassins, these different tasks, these different things that the character, our main character of Frank Grillo, is running into. And some of the characters are downright ridiculous. Like, they knew what they had here, where they leaned into it a little bit, where they're like, this person is probably more of kind of like a cartoonish video game character. Like, one of the assassins only uses like Chinese swords, I think Kuan Yin, I believe, and she has this pretty funny and to the point catchphrase that is very much video game-esque every time she takes out our main character. So I like how, again, they leaned into that. But the characters in this, the actors, the talent, I think that they had fun with it. I mean, you have Mel Gibson, you have Frank Grillo, you have Naomi Watts, and there's a few other people kind of on the fringe or smaller roles, like Michelle Yeoh, Ken Jeong, and frickin' Will Sasso is in this movie. I haven't seen him since Mad TV, so Will Sasso is in this movie as well. And some of the action and set pieces I thought were really fun. Like, there's this one of kind of a montage of our Frank Grillo character going through and breaking into somewhere, taking people out because he knows how everyone is gonna, throw punches or slash swords or shoot bullets, because he has done this over and over again. But it's backed to long time foreplay, I think it is, and it was just a fun sequence. However, I will say Boss Level had some cons in my eyes, some things that very much kind of stuck out to me, like the way and the times that they played into the groundhog nature, the day repeating over and over again, I appreciated. But then it got a bit messy of the structuring of the film, where maybe there was a flashback or kind of an exposition dump of like, hey, this is who these characters are, this is what situation I'm in, this is what's been going on day 6, 65, 120, instead of watching us essentially see the character play out these days. It was a flashback, which I thought took a little bit of that luster away from that genre, that trope essentially, of watching our character go through, fail, instead of watching him, try again. They instead kind of expositioned, explained it, flashbacked it away. It would have been so cool to see Frank Grillo's character die over and over and over and over again. And don't get me wrong, you do see that a decent amount, but I would have really liked it, like, getting to know these essentially assassins that are following him and how he goes through all of these different days or these different lives essentially, and see how he essentially becomes the person that we see in this movie. But aside from kind of the messy structure of the trope or the genre, even the story it's forgettable and a bit convoluted because it's dealing with this like character and his wife and his kid, and each of them has kind of a different splitting part of the story and the world ending, and like this Osiris element or particle or machine, and then a high up company that is trying to get their hands on it. It is a video game movie. You don't worry about the kind of the things on the fringe and whatnot. It's a convoluted, it doesn't make sense. When you start wondering and asking about it, it's like, wait a minute, why are they putting all of these resources into taking this guy out? So again, kind of the messy structure of the genre and also convoluted story took me out of this Boss Level a little bit more than I wanted. Overall, Boss Level is your video game-esque movie that, you know, is kind of a video game. With it, again, putting a nice spin on that groundhog genre, some fun characters in here, some fun action. I mean, video game-esque nature to all of this, but with a convoluted structure of the story and also messy execution of that Groundhog Day genre trope and whatnot. I would borderline recommend checking out Boss Level. I mean, I had a fun time with it. Temper your expectations on what you are going to get. Boss Level, take that literally as a video game and him going through the boss level. In closing, I'm going to give Boss Level 2.5 out of 5. Insert coin to continue. So what did you all think of Boss Level? Did you like it? Did you hate it? Did you love the video game parts of it, but again, that convoluted story took you out of it? I want to know in the comments down below. Anyways, though, as always, thank you so much for watching. Watch some more videos up there or right over there. You know, brand new content every single week here on the JBuck Studios channel. More stuff this week, I believe Raya and Coming to America and maybe a few other things, so stay tuned for all of that. Follow my social media, including my TikTok. I'm doing some fun things over there. Like this video, subscribe to the JBuck Studios channel, and until next time, we'll see you later.